All right, welcome back to the workshop. Here's what we got going today. We've got a few projects going on where we're going to need to be doing a lot of welding. Got sick of welding on the floor, so we bought these welding tables. There it is. I'm here with Hilco Fab. Check out his channel. So we're going to start getting into this welding table. Hey, where are the legs? Who buys a welding table without legs?
I thought you bought them.
I didn't buy the legs. So we got a welding table with no legs. So what we're gonna do is come up with the sweet system for putting legs on there, and then the system will also include leveling the table. So let's see what we pull out. Alright, so we got Hilco Fab over here, the brains behind this operation. This is what we're going to have going on. Okay, so this right here is going to be a sleeve. We have more of this 2-inch tubing right here. It's going to be our actual leg of the table. Okay, so what's going to happen, this is going to be our foot, but we'll pretend it's the leg. It's this sleeve. This is all thread is going to go up the end, and then we're going to have a nut welded on the top. And so at the top of the table, when you spin the all thread, these nuts are going to be welded, and it's going to push this down out of the leg of the table, therefore leveling the table. And you can raise it, lower it. We want about 5 inches of travel, so you can actually not only change or to level it, but you can also change your work table height. Let's say if you wanted to be doing some TIG welding or whatever, and you wanted to sit down on a stool or whatever, you could lower that table down to make it a much more comfortable height. It's also a much more comfortable height for working when you're standing there.
Faster. If you turn the welders on,
Do you think it makes a difference?
Sometimes.
Well, if you'd have pressed the other button on the side, it's actually a self-powered welder.
Oh.
You don't have to turn it on. It's just on.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to just use hopes and dreams.
Unicorn farts usually work better. Kind of hoping we catch the table on fire.
We should do that. Ow, that went into my helmet.
Bet you're gonna be sunburned now.
No, not by that much.
It's cool that it turns off the power on the lights.
Oh. Not on the lights. On your helmet.
What?
It turns off your helmet.
Really?
Your helmet lens turns on.
So, when you're wearing your welding helmet, what happens?
It looks like it goes dark.
It does go dark.
Everywhere.
So whenever we powered up the welder, the lights turned off?
I thought that's what happened.
Oh, yeah, it got dark, huh?
Yeah.
stuff that got burned. It's just crap in the air that now you're gonna breathe in. Okay, watch your eyes.
You lost your ground?
You don't need them.
You don't need that? Can you please demonstrate how to weld without that?
Yeah. See?
Oh, okay, I got you. Thank you for that.
Alright, so now that should stay together. And that's going to be the leg.
On this slag.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like we talked about earlier, what's going to happen is this will stay still. It's hot, it's burning. And then as you turn the top, turn the all thread, and it's going to push that foot down. I thought he was going to demonstrate, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can't really see what's happening, but we think it's going to work. Alright, so we have our piece fabricated. Our all thread. This is our leg. Go in there like that. The all thread's going to twist it. Push the foot down. Be able to raise our table. It works beautifully. Alright, so we're back in the workshop today. We're going to be continuing to work on our welding table. I find it extremely ironic that to buy a welding table, you have to weld the welding table. Well, that's what we're going to do. I am by no means a welder. So what we're going to try to do here, as you can see right here, oh, this is not a good example, but these are come up and down. So what I'm going to try to do is get this nice and square, hold this down, and then we're going to start tacking the outside, and we're going to work our way in. And like I said, by no means a welder, so the goal here is to go nice, slow, easy, and hopefully no warps. Get it all welded up. We'll throw some legs on there and we'll go from there. So here's a little bit of update on the table legs that we were trying to design. So we wanted to design a leg that you could raise and lower from the top of the table. You wouldn't have to bend over and to level your table or to raise and lower it a little bit. So this right here is version 1 that we came up with. And as you can see, it actually looks really good. The biggest problem with it was that the further you extended your leg out, it got wobbly, and so that wouldn't do. So we scrapped version 1. We made version 2. I don't know if you can see down there, but version 2 works. Problem with version 2 is kind of the same issue. Once you get it out there far enough, has a little bit too much play in it. And I don't think that'll work for how sturdy I want the welding table to be. So what we're gonna go ahead and do for now is scrap this idea. Part of the problem of being in the average workshop is sometimes you just try to make the project work with what you have on hand. What's up, Gage? Say hi.
Hi.
Go put them in that box, please. So a lot of this was material I either had on hand or was cheap material. You know, this we made out of some bed frame and some nuts, everything. We thought we were gonna get a little bit better results with this one, with some tube that slid inside the tube, but it's still not as sturdy as would like, especially we wanted to be able to raise the table, you know, 5 to 7 inches and just have it be as rock solid as if, you know, it wasn't raised at all. And so we're gonna go ahead and scrap that idea for now. We're gonna get these legs on the table, get our table usable. And nice thing is we do have another table. So with that second table, we're gonna come up with a much better system, and a system that's going to work. For now, we'll call this one a failure. Alright, we got her all welded up. I have a few more things to do that I don't have the material for. I do want to add some cross bracing. I'm going to add some adjustable feet, as well as some like retractable casters. But I wanted to see is if how bad we've warped her, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Looks pretty stinking good that way. I don't know, I think we went slow enough that we don't have much warp in it, which is good. I have a nice flat surface now. Ready for some more projects.